throne room. So we should be able to do the crown thing today. Welcome back to Studying Blueprints. Yesterday we slept in the bunk room, so today there will be a present waiting for us in the tomb, if I can draft it. And it seems like we got a package here. Let's first check the package. A lockpicking kit and a magnifying glass. Okay, interesting. Those are actually pretty good items to start the day with. Cool. And then the allowance, and then we'll try to draft the tomb outside, which might be a bit more tricky than usual, because what I realized during the editing session of the last video is that I have the blessing of the monk, right? So if you call it a day in a room in your house, that room will be available on the grounds. And I only realized what that means during the editing. I completely forgot while playing. Turns out that apparently we should be able to draft the bunk room from here now, which is an interesting effect. Let's see. And indeed, no tomb, which is sad. So I think I'm going to go for the shelter, because the bunk room doesn't seem to be very useful out here. However, now that I realize this, that came with a couple of more questions. For example, all these special rooms that we actually can't draft. Like, for example, the entrance hall. What would happen if I call it a day in the entrance hall? Can I then draft an entrance hall here? Or what if I stay here outside under the sky and call it a day here? Does that give me like a new room I could draft here? That's all very interesting. I have no idea. So we might need to try a couple more sleeping options. Let me first start an experiment as well. But I also kind of first would like to do that bunk room thing because it's so annoying. Lab, yes. Or maybe if we get a tomb, but we don't have the bunk room, I could call it a day in the tomb, as long as we have the blessing of the monk. And that guarantees the tomb on the next day. So hopefully then we could get a bunk room to cross that out of the list on that day. I don't know, there's quite a lot of options now to play around with sleeping. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 goals. Set your dice to 2. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Dice are usually pretty good. Let's do this apple thing, I think. So let's do the dice because they're useful. And I don't want to really connect that to the shop drafting, because then if I need a shop, then I can't draft it because I might not want to set my dice to 2. So let's do it with the apple because that's more controllable, I think. Okay, I would have preferred the allowance experiment, but that wasn't available today. Wait. Yeah, so a lot of interesting options with this blessing of the monk. Also, for example, if I call it a day in room 46, then I should be able to draft room 46 here the next day and then get the crown immediately. And then I only need the throne room to move on with that quest, right? So those are interesting thoughts. All right. Now, I have been told in the comments that I should investigate the reading nook with the magnifying glass, so let's start doing that. Because we've been giving a magnifying glass. Now, is it here? Oh, it's here! How did I never even think of this? Billiard puzzle notes. Okay, that's circle of operations. Order of operations. Yeah, I figured that out. Great, there's the bookmark in the way. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. Okay. Sinclair has many secrets that he will take to his grave. Yeah, what is... I've seen this in a note before, wait. Or is that just a sign for, like, rooms, just a generic blueprint and shows the number of doors? Antechamber has 4 doors, that's true. I didn't save that one screenshot. I'm gonna have to pick it out from the previous episode. I remember there being a drawing about the west grounds gate, and it had the river, the little river thing, and it had this symbol on the grounds. So maybe I need to call it a day in the antechamber with the blessing of the monk and then draft that on the grounds. I don't know why that would be interesting though, but we might try that if given the chance. And yeah, this seems to be the symbol for the antechamber because it specifically mentions antechamber here again. Okay, interesting. So today we also need to check these doors again. I've been told, or I've been hinted at, that it might be a room that I don't draft very often, but it's still relatively common, I think. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm actually scared that I'm missing something here all the time because I haven't actually been... Oh, interesting. Oh, there's never been a chest here before. Okay, here, Westgate would be good. Maybe I'll go for the closed exhibit, hoping that we get a key card later. Oh. But I have the shelter, so I'm actually sheltered from this. So we could draft this here. Let's do it. Does that mean it's not gonna have security doors? No, it has security doors. But are they open? Oh, they're just open. I see. Okay, then let's close this off with a storeroom. Security gate here. And then I'll advance a little bit. Usually Den is pretty good to get on early. They all have 3 doors, so I'm not going to waste any doors. Let's go for the Den. Security doors can't be looked at. Okay, how was that with the drawing on the back side? It depends on where I'm from. Okay. Let's see what we're getting here. To the left would be good. Armory. Let's do armory. What are we getting there? That's actually quite interesting to get. Alright. Let's first go ahead. Alright, I could do the garage for extra keys. I think that's actually not even too bad. Let's go. Yeah, maybe the goal for today is to get the throne room and the crown again. Potentially. Now I'm just gonna tap in here quickly to buy a couple things. Most importantly, this thing. Oh yeah, we're down to 41 stars because I spent some in the last run. And I think we have figured out that we can't get the Mechanarium on the outside ranks, on the wing ranks, or on the wings, I guess. Do I need the torch? I don't think I need that for anything. I'm probably gonna leave it, but I could use that. It costs me $8. But it could be useful, so let's get it. Alright. Can't really see anything here. Neither here. Alright, I guess I'm going back then. Then we can smash this open. Okay, now do I want the compass? Okay. I'm always unsure about the compass because it kind of changes how it changes how my perception of the drafting rules work, because it just always gives you stuff to the north. So you need to have a different strategy if you want to loop back sometimes. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here for now, but I'll remember that it's here. Or should I get it? I don't know what the right move is here. I do want to get north though, so... Because I do want to get the crown, so maybe I should take it? I'm really unsure. Maybe it's also good for crafting, because I'm still missing that one contraption, right? Okay, let's see what we're getting here. Okay, worst case, we still have an access path through the foundation, so we could do the breaker box, although I prefer having that a little bit further up. Don't really want to do the courtyard right now. Let's do the breaker box, and if we get the dark room, then we'll draft that immediately. Because the hallway closet would be good next to a hallway. Okay, utility closet. Okay, the garage is on. However, I don't know what that would help me. Maybe I'll check it out again. I don't think... I've not been in the garage again while it was online. Yeah, probably just gonna go for corridor here. Okay, workshop is also pretty good, but I think I'm gonna go for the parlor first. Ah, I've not been checking. Let's get the apple for the dice. I've not been checking behind the doors properly. Let's see. The blue box is true, the black box is true, the gems are in the true box. So if that's true, then that's true too. That means we don't know where it's from. So I guess this is false, which means this is false, which means this is true, so it's in white. Okay. So I want to check behind here again, but it's nothing as always. Okay, options, or I guess dining room is a good option because it's free as well. Yeah, I keep thinking these are maps, but they're not. And then let's stay on the lower ranks first, so to the left here. Which we can do with the commissary. Costs a gem, but that's okay. Okay, let's go for a metal detector for increased keys. I don't want to get stuck on keys. Then the shovel is good as well. Now, since it's early in the run, I'll probably take a salt shaker as well. Now, the question is, do I want a sleeping mask? These are... not as useful usually, so I'm gonna pass on the sleeping mask, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's get it. For $8, let's just get it. It's fine. Gives us 5 steps per bedroom. Now, here the hallway would be good. Or the conference room, I guess, is alright as well. It's also good for spreading, which I'm not usually doing very often. Any tiny print here? No, I don't think so. And this is always the same memo, right? Some safe code that's wrong. Okay. And conservatory would be great here. But we're not getting it. Instead, we could do the nursery, or which then means for every bedroom we actually get 10 steps, which is quite good. So I might do that since it's early. Right, because we get 5 steps now from the nursery effect and 5 for the sleeping mask, exactly. And we get this, and then there's something else around somewhere. The heck? Ah, here. Okay, for a key, that's actually pretty good. Otherwise, I think that's usually it in here. I'm not properly checking doors. I wouldn't even know how I would be able to recognize anything here. It's such a tight space. Right. Now let's go up here and see what we can do. We could go for the green spare room, or we close it off with the hallway closet now, since we already got 2 more options. Maybe that is the right move. Oh, a key card. That's pretty good. We got 3 dice as well. Okay, now since we got a key card, I'm probably quickly going back to the hallway closet and turning the system back on. Okay. Don't tell me it's in the entrance hallway, this letter, message. That would be quite ridiculous. Don't think so. Alright, to the right here. Which we can do with the kitchen. I think I'm gonna go for that. I would prefer keeping this open here to the left. Okay, do we want to get some food? Add a morning room to today's draft pool. Let's go for a club sandwich. And then I think that's okay for now. Or should I go for the bacon and eggs as well? Yeah. And to the left here. With an observatory or with a bedroom. I think I'm going to go for the bedroom. I don't want to spend too many gems. Lockpicking kit did not work, but we have a lot of keys, so let's just move on. Spare room, potentially? Or pantry? No, I think spare room. I want to give myself enough room here on the left to... Like, I don't want to kind of come out here too far into the middle and then be blocked off when I come through the foundation. We'll see. I got 11 steps. Oh, there's another... That's a common spawn room now somehow, because I missed this lever in the last episode, as I've read in the comments. Oop, I need to check here. Nope. Okay, I'm getting a bit far ahead. Oh, green room. I should probably get the green room so that I can get the lever. And it gives me gems as well, I think. Oh, and the can. Okay, I know that there is probably more uses for the can, secondary uses, but I don't currently know what they could be. Only 1 gem flower, really? Huh. Okay, now the question is, what am I gonna do? I have a lot of items, man. I should try crafting something. Potentially. Let's see what we're getting here. Maybe the chapel is a good option. Or I do aquarium and I try to loop back around. Or I just do chapel. I think I do have to go back to fill up this space here. It will cost me a bunch of steps, I know. But I think that's the smarter move. Let's see. Let's try to... How many steps does that cost? 1, 2, 3... No, wait. 1, 2... But those are made up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 steps. I think that's alright. I think that's fine. I could use the watering can here. I might actually do that once. Now I could also buy this bacon and eggs. Let's just do it for extra steps. 83 steps, that's quite a lot. Let's see what we're getting. Okay, this is blocked off, yes. A turnip, okay, even more steps, that's good. Alright, so here to the left. Don't really like the options. I might use a die here. Let's try using a die. Okay, break room, that's good. Now, yeah, because I have shelter, I could draft the lavatory. Because I do know that it negates the effects. I don't exactly remember what that does. I don't think it's very good, but I feel like there should be something happening with this bathtub or with the sink, but so far nothing has happened. So I don't really want to lock myself out here now, so I'm going to go for the break room for now. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. Am I on this list now? No, I'm not on the list still. Can I even get on this list? I'm so confused. So a third of 18 is 6. That's 5 times 3 is 15. A third of 1 is 0.3 times 6 is 2. Minus a third of 6 is 2 is 0. Wait, what? So what's a third of 1? That's 0.3 times 6 is 2. So how does that work? Is that minus a third of 6? That would be minus 2. But 2 minus 2 is 0. Squared is 0. That doesn't work. I don't remember that. Or is it minus 6 and then a third of that? So that would be 0.3 times 6 is 2 minus 6 is minus 4 and the third. No. Oh, plus 1. I forgot plus 1. Ah, no, it probably is as I said. I just didn't realize that it's 2 green squares, of course. So 0.3 times 6 is 2 minus a third of 6. So a third of 6 is 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0, but plus 1, so it's 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it had 2 green operations. There's nothing to look here in detail, I think. Nope. Okay, then here, at least right, left would be good. We can go to the right to fill in that square, which I think we should probably do. But then we have to turn around again. That's okay, let's do it. I'm not gonna pick the apple yet. Let's use a key here. A dead end here is gonna be important. I'm gonna go for the solarium for rare rooms. Because that gives us a bigger chance at the throne room, I would expect. I wonder if it's a necessity. Let's do the can again for a gem. I wonder if it's a necessity to get the solarium to get some of the rooms. If I get a throne room now, it might actually be a necessity. I'm gonna leave the apple just in case I want to come back for more dice. Okay, and then I'm gonna go down and open up the north lever and also directly go outside on the ground to save myself some steps to get back to the entrance. Although the north lever is also accessible from the throne room, right? So I probably wouldn't even have needed to go down here. Well, now I'm here already, so... Yeah, I don't remember if the throne room opens the north lever. Okay, and then I'm gonna go through the outside back to the entrance to save some steps. So since we also have the blessing of the monk, it will also be important to figure out where to sleep tonight. So far, I don't know yet. We'll see. I could buy a banana. The banana is actually good if you have the salt shaker, because the salt shaker gives you an extra step per banana. And then I think I'm gonna use the lever here. That's the south-facing door, okay. So we have at least one access path already. And then that means we need at least some other accesses. But first, let's try to finish up this lower area here. There aren't any items here anymore. I have not seen items here for a long ass time. We have one more shelter protection as well, which I might use. I don't know. Okay, maybe secret passage and... yeah, then I don't know. I don't want to go for the dark room because that kills off an exit, so I'm going to go for the secret passage. I'm not properly checking doors anymore, I know. I would like 2 accesses now. So the halls would give me accesses. Red room potentially as well. Well, red rooms would actually be pretty good because if I can get the gym, then I'm still protected. Yeah, let's try to get the gym. I think that would be good. I don't. Okay, these are pretty bad options actually. Damn it. I might go for the aquarium in that case. That's literally the worst options. I guess I could redraw. Oh. I probably should redraw, because if I get the aquarium, that counts as a shop and it sets my dice back, so I want to use that later. So I'm going to use the redraw. Hope for a gym. No, but archives, which is also good to do now. So yeah, let's do archives. Okay. Let's see if we can fill up these spaces, so to the right here. Which we can do with a classroom. Now, I have been thinking which rooms could have the drawing on the back of the door, and I thought, who draws on the doors? Maybe it's children. You know, maybe children, but that would be on the inside of the classroom. No, why is it on the outside? Now, the workshop would be cool to try crafting, but I don't want to go into a corner. So I'm probably gonna go for... although furnace would be good as well, just to end it right here. Well, let's do the classroom, and although it costs a gem. Nah, I think I'm just gonna do a dead end then here. A coin. Now, oh shoot. I didn't realize that this had a negative effect. Oh, I'm actually an idiot. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Oof. Okay. Well, I should have realized that. Hallway here. I want to keep the courtyard for later because of the keys. Now the starfish aquarium is gonna come up a lot. So, because it's a red room. So let's go for the courtyard. Morning room allows me to start with 2 gems. Okay, that's actually good. I could use the watering can here. Okay, car keys. Might go back for those in a sec. There's usually pretty good stuff in the car. Right? How far do we have to go back? Okay, pretty far. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But we can do a dead end here. For example, the lavatory, which would be heated up. The question is if that does anything. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for the ladyship chamber. We haven't had the boudoir yet, so we could get 10 steps from that. Let's do that. Then there's sometimes an item there, which is good. Then here the key, we've opened that. That stays open, which is cool. Otherwise, I think that's it. Wait, there's something I'm missing apparently. Here. Okay. Alright, so now we got 3 options to continue on. We still need a throne room, which is annoying. Now we could do dark room. I'm gonna keep my knight's shield for the gym. Is it called the gym? No, the weight room. Because that has a big penalty, but I need that room, I think. Yeah, I actually wouldn't know, to be honest. I could redraw and hope for something better. Let's try. Better redraw now and then still get a shop. For example, the aquarium, which boosts our dice up to 2 again. Maybe I'll do that. A lot of keys. Okay. Now, we kind of want to go straight left here. Okay, we could do the gym. Might actually do the gym. Could also do the servants' quarters, which might be better. Although I have a lot of keys already, so I don't know if I would even need that. Or the casino, because it boosts... why did the aquarium not give us our dice back? Isn't the aquarium a shop as well? And if we draft a shop, we should get dice back? Or is it if I draft a bedroom? Wait. I quickly had to check my recording. No, it's of course when I eat an apple, I get my dice back. I did not realize that. And there was an apple in the pantry, but that's very far away. Yeah, so the question is, I do want to keep the gym, because hopefully I can get into the lower part of the antechamber somehow. Maybe I get the servants' quarters here. Not too big of a fan of that. But I do want to get the dead ends out of the way, that's the thing. I'm gonna try. It's me a lot of keys. I was hoping for an apple, maybe? But that doesn't seem to be the case. The heck? Ah, there's another key. How many bedrooms do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I have 13 keys now. Great. Not properly checking these doors again. Okay, I do probably need to use the can here. Why can't I use it anymore now? Okay, I can't use it right now. Okay, I probably need to use it immediately when I step inside. Fine. Let's use a key here. Now, what are we doing? Should I go for observatory? Because I don't want to waste exits. I would like to make my way to the center. A telescope. Wait, that's the 50% sale. That's a key. And what is that again? Is that... Ah, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers, okay. Oh, you can do the constellation twice if you have a telescope. That's interesting. Do I get like 50% on top of 50% off now or what? That's so weird. Okay, I have a gem issue now though. I can quickly tab in here and use the can to get 1 gem back at least. And then we'll try to get into the antechamber, which we now cannot do. Might do the dark room here. Then step inside, go back through the chapel, explore through here, and then use the utility closet to fix the dark room. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I've stepped inside. There has not been an overload, which means we can now go back. And since we're going back, I'll consider... Well, I should go back to the very beginning to fix the darkroom, actually. But then I should also make my way all over to the pantry. I have a lot of steps. I think I'm gonna do that, because there is an apple which gives me 2 dice, which are important. And I need to get to the meal anyway. Where was that again? Dining room here. I need to go back anyways for the dining room. A pizza. Looks like salami e funghi. Oh, I have a furnace in the house. Where is it? Here. Plus 10 steps for furnace. So that's good. We're like to 102 steps, I think. Or 103 even. Sick. Yeah, these bonuses definitely accumulate over time once you get more understanding of the house and get more permanent effects. Oh, we have the car keys as well. Right, right. Look at that. Oh, a battery and the garden key. Oh, actually the garden key is good. Gives us a good chance. Oh, and this is open. Right, this is open. The question is, does this help at all? I think I do have to check it out quickly again, because I haven't been out here in so long. But I don't think it has any relevance right now. I wouldn't know what I could do here. This I'm sure I can go there. You can't tell me that that's actually locked off. Yeah, I mean, I've checked this so many times, but I feel like I have been here multiple times. Yeah, I think that's it here. Okay, I'm getting the apple here. For extra 2 dice. Right, yeah, it takes a moment to pop up. I was a bit scared, but it worked. Then we'll turn the dark room on again. And then I think I'll actually go through the dark room and try to draft a secret garden here. I don't know if that's possible in the corner. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Because that would actually give us a lot of levers to access. Yeah, that would be great actually. And then we will continue through the chapel after. Okay, any items here? A gem, okay. Okay. Here, left and right would be good. We're only getting a chance to go right, though. Or I redraw. Secret garden would be good. Classroom gives me an apple, which is not helpful right now, but might be helpful later. I might go for the classroom, or should I redraw? See, I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those moments where I'm unsure. Either I redraw. So if I redraw, I might get lucky and get a tea room. And then I might get super lucky with a locked door here for the secret garden. That would unlock... I don't even remember what that unlocks, that's the thing. I mean, it would be great if I can get a tea room here. Should I try? I think I should try. Okay, the gym. Okay, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay, running shoes. I have so many tools. I'm sure I could craft the special contraption. Special key, secret garden key. That was exactly what I was hoping for, but it doesn't work on the corner piece. No way, the secret garden doesn't work on the corner. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go for the conservatory, right? Conservatory is important. A salty turnip and an extra gem. And what are we getting here? Okay, the trophy room is extremely good. Let's make that a common room. That's extremely good. Look at that. That's super good. Holy cow. From rare to common. Super important. Change confirmed. Now patio. What's that, standard? It's not really a good room, but... Reading Nook is common. Well, Reading Nook will always give us the library, which allows us to draft rarer rooms, I think. It always gives a key, which is pretty good. So I think that's okay. Reading Nook and hallway are two easy ones that give us a key early on. Now the patio gives us an item on the table usually, or an item here on this little table, and it spreads gems in each green room. That means we need to get it later. We shouldn't get it too early. Because if we get it early, we can't spread gems. So shouldn't we make it unusual so it comes later? So that we can actually spread gems? I feel like that makes more sense. Is there anything else in the patio that I need all the time? I don't think so. So I think I'll make this one unusual to increase the effect that we get out of it. And then the Reading Nook, you know, I think it's okay. Like, I think that's okay. Trophy was definitely a win, a big win. Alright. So we have access to the west side. I just don't remember which levers open the west side. Okay, that means we now need to go through the chapel and move on through there. Apparently I'm missing something. Here. The heck? Okay. Don't know. Maybe I missed something. But it was probably a coin or a key, neither of which I need. Okay. Let's see. We need to get to the south now. Or we need to get a room that opens the east side. I think that was this big hall. Okay, the weight room is actually a good option here. I'm gonna shield myself from it though. I don't know what it opens as well. I forgot which door it opens. I need to try to remember that. The south one. Okay, yeah, I already have the south one, so... Or does it... Oh, that closes it again. Okay, great. That's definitely not what I wanted. Okay, then let's go to the right first and explore through here. Can I do secret garden here? Oh, I can do secret garden here. I thought secret garden only works on the east. Oh, that's a new intel. Okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. So that means, well, it depends on which doors this opens, but that opens the east and that opens... Aha. Oh, I need to... Yeah, I remember. Now I remember how this works. But at the other one, I probably opens the west then. So all my gates are open. That's a bit annoying that we have to keep rotating these things. They also take extremely long to rotate. Alright, so that should give us the other lever. Yep, west. Okay, so we actually have an access path to the crown now. We really just need a throne room. And we could call it a day in the antechamber today to see what that does with the blessing of the monk. Okay, let's see. Straight ahead. Yeah, I mean, let's go. Probably just gonna... Well... Running out of gems, that's for sure. Then we're getting two again. We get a lot of these flowers. Oh, because of the constellation. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that constellation. Because and we also had it twice. The constellation, which is quite something. We could do boudoir. For extra dice. Which is probably good to try to force the throne room in a minute. Okay, let's see. Tomorrow we will start with a key for each time room you crafted today. How many of those do we have? One in the break room. Oh, the break room has been turned into a time room. That's actually good. But otherwise it looks kind of not so great. I don't really need access to the antechamber, that's the thing. So maybe I'll just do the clock tower for this extra effect for tomorrow. That's also a rare room, I think. So if we get a rare room out of the equation, maybe that increases the chances for a rare room for the throne room. I'm not sure. Although that's a time room as well. So we actually start with two keys tomorrow. Let's do it. Should I go up and quickly check what item we're getting, if we're getting anything? Oh, we're getting that thing. That's a very common item up here. Okay, so I need to run to the secret garden and then the weight room and north. Or no, let's go weight room straight first. You will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. When drafting special rooms, that's the key there. If you just draft a regular room, it does not count. You will still lose gems. Whatever a special room is. No one knows. Okay, let's go straight to... We have to go to the right here. Which we can do with a boiler. Probably gonna do that. And then... Doesn't really matter. I have enough resources, that's the thing. I don't really want to rush too much. The weight room has power lines, so here it would be great if we can get the throne room here or in the next one. Okay, maybe I'll get the cloister and then we'll spend the 3 dice trying to craft a throne room to the right. I think that might be the play. Holy cow, look at that. That's so many dig spots and flowers, and there's a really green room synergy in this run. Okay, so we do need the throne room here. Okay, that's our last room that we have. So let's try to force it. Okay. Showroom, laundry room, laboratory, last chance. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Why does it say workshop? Oh, because I hovered that, I guess. Maybe just the Great Hall and check what's behind the doors if there's anything special, but probably not. I have enough keys, that's the thing. Can just spend them, really. Yay, more gems. Keys. You can also lockpick these. Didn't know that. Why is this still dinging? Sometimes it beeps, but I don't know why. Okay, well, that's quite something. I think I'm gonna have to call it a day in here. And then tomorrow I'm gonna have to draft the antechamber. What time is it? Yeah, we're way too late. We would need to be way faster if I want to get here earlier. Yeah, the crown. Oh, maybe I can craft something with the crown. Alright, I think calling it a day in the antechamber then. Why was I given a shovel here? Archaeological Shopping Center of the Dead. Oh, because I've been digging so much. Dead ends 12. I think I need 20 for the trophy or whatever. That's a lot. Let's move on. Let's see what the antechamber has to offer. Day 61 already. Holy cow. Yeah, it would be great if we could increase the throne room spawn rate using the conservatory. That would be amazing. Although the trophy room is already great as well. Let's check it out. We spawned with only one key. I thought we would spawn with two since we had two time rooms. Because the break room was a time room and the clock tower is a time room. Weird. We can get the antechamber here. Okay, it's actually interesting. So I would also like to go for the tomb. And then next day do the bunk room. But since we got the antechamber, I do have to see what the heck that does. Can we now go to room 46 from here? No. Did we get the basement key here? Yeah. So close yet so far away. This used to say something about to go further you have to go down or something, so it's a bit different. So now we have direct access to the crown. Wait, let me think about this. So we just really need to get the throne room now, and then basically using the sanctum, not sanctuary, we can instantly get into room 46. That's so freaking weird. Okay. Huh. Cool. Okay, so all options are open again. I would also be interested in the mechanarium still. Yeah, maybe we'll start with the reading nook. Oh, look at that. The way they just placed the magnifying glass right next to this note as well. Okay, here. Left, maybe? No, the question is if I should do parlor or... Yeah, let's just go parlor. It's always good anyways. Car keys as well, okay. These are pretty common here as well for some reason. Seem like specific spots spawn the same items more frequently. Oh no, not a blue one. The words another box are on another box. The truth is on another box. I guess that's true. The truth is on another box. I guess that's true too. The gems are in another box. Then that's false. So it's in here, I would expect. Because the truth is on another box. If that's false... Well, I think it has to be in here. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Because this one said the truth is on another box. And I already knew that this had to be true. But that means this one is true too, so the truth is not necessarily on another box, it's on this one as well as on another box. That's kind of what confused me a little bit here. Alright, let's see... Den, probably? It's less common than the... Oh no, actually, I should probably go for the West Wing Hall, because that's... I can get the Den anywhere, but the West Wing Hall I can only get on the West Wing. And then we have a chance for a conservatory again here. But we're not getting it, so I'm going to go for a storeroom. Ah, it gives us a shovel. That's good. So I think the shovel... Yeah, the shovel is an item that spawns in randomly here. Okay. Straight right. Or we cut ourselves off using a breaker box. Huh. That's an interesting idea as well. That's a mechanarium room. That still gives us access to the foundation from all sides. Maybe that's actually an interesting constellation to do it exactly like that. Like this staircase here. Because I do like putting 4 rooms right here in the beginning, just exactly the way I did it. Either like this or like this. So maybe we should try the staircase constellation. I think that could be interesting. Off, on. And then the keycard system. I think I'm going to leave it off. I don't usually like turning it off. So if you turn it off, you need the security to change the offline behavior. But if I leave it on, I just need the keycard. I should make the security more common if I get the chance. Okay, if I turn it off now, let's turn it off and then we try for a security. Otherwise we have to come back if we get a keycard. Alright. Let's stick to the right for now. Maybe bedroom then. But let's see what we're getting here first. Straight. Okay, then I'm gonna go with the spare green room. Oh, water can. Interesting. But before moving on here, let's check the lower ranks. Then to the right here. Or we close it off here, not to waste the door. Maybe that's the better choice. Not sure. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should try not to waste doors and see how that goes. Alright, then here options would be great. For example, the den. Yeah, that's a good choice here. A lot of gems, which is good. A lot of keys also. So to the right here, which we can do with a classroom. Now the thing is, if I get a classroom here, I won't be able to check the door behind the classroom. And I have a suspicion it could be the classroom. But I'm not sure. So I might go for commissary, which allows us to buy something. Gems, which is good. Okay, cool. I'm actually expecting a trophy room soon. Ugh. Okay. Not necessarily the best choices, so probably gonna go for the hallway. And to the right here, which a dining room allows us to do. Okay, let's do that then. Then to the right here, with a pantry. And then straight would be good down to the commissary. Leads to a room of your choice. Well, I could do secret passage, request a green room, hope that it's a veranda. Let's do that. Because green rooms... Oh, it could also be a patio, which of course wouldn't be great. So I'm just hoping for a veranda. Something that goes straight. What goes straight? Okay, special cost bypassed. Special cost bypassed. The heck? Or should I go for the solarium, given that the solarium unlocks rare rooms and I need the throne room? Maybe solarium is the way to go here and not the conservatory. Maybe I'll do that. I would like to do this freaking... Let's use the watering can as well. This freaking crown thing. Let's see what we're getting here. Trophy room, look at that. Amazing. I'm gonna have to take that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, and 9. No, 8. Yeah, that fills up already quite a bit. Those I don't think I got myself, no. And what's that? Oh, I thought that's an item. No, it's just the armchair. Okay. Then to the left here, please. Maybe I'll go for the gym. Because I don't want to lock myself in here necessarily. But let's first check out the... Oh, I could try to make... we can't... I thought because I have the watering can, maybe we can make this fire out, but that doesn't seem to be possible either. Sad. Sad, especially since there's 2 fireplaces. I feel like it should be possible to make them out. What about this one? Nah. Okay. Alright, let's buy the set of... Although we have a ton of gems. Anyways, these are so cheap. $10, let's go. Keys, we can buy some more keys. And then stepwise, let's buy like a few more bananas. Those are useful too. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. So here... Do I have a shovel? I have a shovel, right? Yeah. Pebbles. The throne room is just so extremely rare. Huh. So to the right here would be good. Which we can do with the dark room. Maybe I should place the dark room here, then go to the utility closet. Because I don't really want to lock myself in here. Or should I lock myself in? Keys for sale. Okay, let's do a dead end here and hope that we get another chance to continue on. We get a lock-picking kit for $10 and a special... Let's get the special key. What would that be? Is that a vault key potentially? That would be good if there's more of those. A prism key. Let's get the lock-picking kit as well. Let's just get 3 more keys just so that we have enough. Okay. Then I am not going to go to the sanctum to open the north level because I can open it from the throne room in case I get it. Okay, lockpicking kit already worked, which is great. Then we can do the lab for experimental house features, which is also a mechanarium room. That would be our second one, but we need 7, so 5 more after this, which is quite crazy. We also would need the electromagnet, which requires the battery and the compass, I think. Not sure anymore. Okay, let's start an experiment. Oh, I don't even need remote terminal access. I could do remote terminal access to get into security. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get into security and turn off the default behavior. And then we're going to the utility closet later anyways for the dark room potentially. So we set that to high. We set that to high and we changed the offline mode to unlocked. Okay. Then we're doing an experiment. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Set your steps to 40. Gain a star. Let's get a star when we draw a drawing room floor plan. I like these permanent changes like stars and allowance. Okay, then we move on through here to the left would be good. What's the special key? Don't really want a prism. Alright. We do have a lot of keys. So we could potentially do the Great Hall, I guess. The question is just which door leads us out. Yesterday was this one, right? Do they rotate? So it would be this one now. Lockpicked it. Okay, just some money. I have a feeling it's not going to be the same one again. Lockpicked it again. Alright. That's good. Let's move on then. Code check. Okay, interesting. But I think I'm gonna go for the workshop because it's a mechanical room. The code check is cool because we could potentially put the crown in there, but since we have the antechamber already, getting the crown is actually not that difficult. Although, if I get the code check again, I could... Yeah, maybe I should get the crown, put it in the code check, but can I then still retrieve it from room 46 is the question. Very unsure. Maybe I should also increase the code check. I don't know, man. Let's go for the workshop for now. I don't think I need the power hammer. I think the workshop would be good because of the mechanical room, as well as the last contraption that I need to craft. And I only need one trophy more, and then I will be able to get this blue tent purchasable, whatever that is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dead end here. Oh, and I have the car keys again. Key card as well, okay. And the north pointing thing, that is needed, I think, for the mechanarium, for the electromagnet. And that is on as well. Again, interesting. But it probably looks exactly the same. I don't expect anything to change here. Now, since we have the keycard, I don't actually need to go back and change the keycard system to offline. So far I have one... Wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3 mechanical rooms. So I need 4 more and then the mechanarium. It's definitely tricky. Okay, I need to go in as many directions as possible. I could use a special key to get a hallway or something. Or I just use a regular key. Not a big fan of the tunnel. So maybe just observatory and then really trying to get to the left. What the heck? Wait, that's the dead end one. That's the apple. That's the more rooms with 4 doors, which includes the throne room. The keys, the gems, and the steps. A pair of chests has been added to entrance hall. Okay. I'm not gonna do the dead end thing. That's good if you wanna do the dead end run, but otherwise... Okay. Well, we're back at 45 stars, so making up for that relatively quickly. So here to the left would be good. I feel like I have to go for the cloister. Interest, yeah, right. There's a little hole there in the wall. Alright, we can go to the right. So here to the left would be good, which we can do with an armory. Probably gonna do that. Oh, allowance has been increased. The heck just happened? Why did this picture come in from the side? Okay. Not sure. We're not getting the axe anymore. It's only ever this. I wonder if that's... Okay, let's see. Probably... Oh. Need to be careful what I'm getting. Okay, I'm probably getting this to prevent myself from having a red room. I know that this would be great as well, but I don't have enough coins. I might get enough later on though. Okay, a greenhouse. I think the boudoir is more important, although the dark room would be interesting as well if I go back to the utility closet, but I'm probably not going to go there again. So I'm inclined to just do boudoir. I only have one path to continue on at the moment, which is not optimal, but at least I'd have 2 dice. Okay, now that's actually good because I would like to shield myself from the weight room because it's such a pain room. Let's do that. And then this opens the south door, I think, yeah. Although the south door is already open in the grounds room, right? That's the advantage if you draft it in the grounds, that you get 1 free door open already. I guess. Oh, Mechanarium. Yeah, see, that would be interesting as well now. So if I get the Mechanarium and sleep in the Mechanarium, shouldn't it then have 4 doors less tomorrow? So I would only need 4 electrical rooms. But I don't know if it works that way, or if in the outer rooms they count as actual doors. That's the problem. Now, how many electrical rooms do I have? 1, 2... Do I only have 2 so far? Yeah, crazy. That would only be my 3rd, and I need 8 or 7 if I draft it here. Yeah, no way. Well, I kind of feel forced to do that because I don't... Well, I could do the showroom, I guess. I just don't think I can get enough mechanical rooms. So I might do the Mechanarium now, sleep in there tonight, and see tomorrow if I can get 4 mechanical rooms. Let's try it. I need to somehow try to get to that sanctum key. Yeah, so there's no door that spawns there now. Wait. Why did the diagonal door spawn? Aha. Why is there no diagonal... Aha. Wait. So it came from here. This one is locked. Ah, okay. Oh, this is actually the first time that we open a diagonal one, I think. There's a lever in here? Okay. Okay, so I wonder how many more levers I'm missing. Interesting. Well... Alright. This rotates, which is of course also pretty good. Should I go for the rotunda? So we get like at least a chance to fill all of this stuff in here, maybe. Maybe that is the right choice. Then let's see what we can do here. Okay, passageway is also pretty good. Or I'm just gonna do chapel. because it's free. Or I'm just gonna do showroom. That keeps showing up all the time now. It's freaking showroom. Maybe I'm just doing that so that I don't lose up on the pathfinding options here. Okay. Let's go to the lower ranks first. Yeah, we can rotate the vestibule. Great. Great. I could do wine cellar to get it out of the pool and just 3 gems. I don't really need them. Don't really think I need the vault except for money, but... Now this room I've been obsessing over because I feel like there should be something in here, but I don't really want to try anymore. I've spent so much time in here already. Okay, then we'll try to maybe get like a hallway or something here. Throne room. Finally, holy cow. I have to get it. Nice. So we should be able to do the crown thing today. Because I have access from the south as well as the left. Okay, let's do it right away. Because I just have to go through the showroom, get the crown, and then come back here. Simple enough, no? And then maybe if I get a code check, I'll actually put the crown in there, maybe. I mean, I like the treasure trove because it has an accumulating effect over time that I haven't so far really needed. I'm definitely gonna sleep in the Mechanarium tonight. Because I want to try that strategy with the monk blessing. So let's get the treasure trove and then, yeah. Bunch of money, and then there should be a clue in here, I guess. There's always a clue in here, right? The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. The true treasure of the trove. Trove, isn't trove? Trove, a store of valuable or delightful things. Okay, I don't know what that means exactly. It's also green, and I'm still unsure what green means exactly. Huh. Okay, I think I'll first explore like these rooms here. This gives me a star, which is great. Let's do that. I would like to ramp up my stars again. Yeah, not really too important what I'm drafting here at the moment. It's not too important. Let's just do the passageway. Then what are we getting here? Could do another clock tower. Or, no, bunk room I don't want to do because I'm going to sleep in the Mechanarium. So I'm going to do clock tower because of the keys for tomorrow. That should give us, let me check. Yeah, wow. 1 key, I guess, tomorrow. Let's see what item they have for us. A treasure map. Pointing to 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th on the right wing. Which is the gym, okay. Yeah, about the treasure maps, I think it's kind of weird that they have this path thing. Oh, it has that bug again where my mouse is behind it. As if you would actually need to walk that path even though you don't have to. Oh. How can I, every time I'm in here this happens? Not every time. Last time it didn't happen, but otherwise I think every time it happened. Can I skip this? No. No, I can't skip it. Okay. Let's see if we can connect to the right here. Maybe I'm just gonna do drawing room. Just to connect to the antechamber and then get the crown. Get that into the throne room. I would like to also get the... what is it called? The workbench again, because I want to get that contraption crafted, but I'm not really... Sometimes I'm getting it, but not really in a good place to put it down. Okay, we're getting the crown now. It's 1:40. I just missed this as well. I literally just missed this by seconds, basically. When the clock tower animation played, that's when I would have needed to be here. Dang it. That's unlucky. Okay. Yeah, that was tight. That was tight, I guess. Okay, what's gonna happen when we walk in there? Oh, that's the back of the rotunda. Okay, it cost me a step to walk in here, but I can't do anything. That's actually fascinating. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. Are you kidding me? Reclaim the crown. The former seat of power of Orindia Ares before the current era and the rise of the Red Banner. Are you kidding me? Can I sit down? So I did all of this for nothing? No, you can't be serious. I can't interact with anything here. I don't know. I'm getting a visitor here. Huh? Yeah, what now? Alright, I guess he's a bit bored when I'm playing Blueprints here. Yeah, I don't know what to do. That was kind of my main goal. I thought this would progress the story or something. Reclaim the crown. Rare. I definitely need to change the rarity on this to make this more common, because I mean I'm sure this is somehow connected. Dang it. Okay. So that did not end up being something. That is weird. I could buy something here. Wasn't there something about buying? Wasn't there some options here that actually have an effect for tomorrow? The silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many. Chronograph. What? What the heck is this? I've never seen this. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing. You're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. That's interesting. So I get 3 options. That's drawing. and then I can rewind, and then I get another 3 options. Or what? I definitely have to try what that is. Let's see. Chronograph. Never seen that before. What the heck? Alright. Well, we have a few more options here. Maybe a conservatory would be good. I guess I could get a boiler room. I think I probably have to. So why can I not rewind time now? I don't get it. This is a tomorrow room, yeah? Conservatory costs gems though, so I don't want to freeze my account if not necessary. The gym can be powered. Can the Mechanarium be powered? I don't think so. Let me check quickly. No, okay. Well, that would have kind of made sense if the Mechanarium could have been powered, I guess. So here to the left. Which we can do with a security. Well, the Mechanarium rooms don't really help today. Because we've already drafted the Mechanarium, so let's get a break room. And then a conservatory would be good. Don't really need to open this today. We're getting a classroom. I'm actually inclined to get the classroom here. Just to see what on the potential other door could be. Now, did I open... Wait, let me quickly go back. Did I open the right side of the antechamber? I don't think so, right? No, okay. Now I have 14 steps left. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Wait, how do I get down here? Through here, okay. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So I can get to the dining room, and I think that should have a meal for me. So I could still go check out what room 64 looks like in the grounds. I actually didn't think about this before. But I should probably try to do that. To go through here, through here. Okay. Ah, no, dang it. Wait. Ah, will I have enough steps to get back to the Mechanarium is the question. I'm gonna have to try it. Where do I have to go? Oh, I just walked back. Damn. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so boudoir, armory, gym. Wait, what? Oh, I walked in a circle. Boudoir, armory, gym. Boudoir, armory. Oh, there's no door here. Uh-oh. 6, 5, 4, 3. How do I get to here? Oh, I can't even get there anymore now. Okay, now I really screwed up. Now I need to be careful. Damn it. That would have... Where do I want to go? I want to go here. Oh, I thought this was a passage here. Of course it's not. I'm such an idiot. I wanted to see if there is a room 46 behind this antechamber. In the outer grounds. But I can't get there anymore now. How would I even get there? Probably through here. That takes way too many things. I want to sleep in the Mechanarium, that's a thing. So let's go back to boudoir, weight room, Mechanarium then. And let's sleep there. I kind of screwed that up. Sorry about that. Paid more attention. I couldn't really try out the chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Does that mean I need to use dice and then I get the rewind option? confused. I don't quite understand how this works. Okay, so the crown in the throne room is not a thing somehow. That's really surprising. I don't know what to do then. Then the only really true way forward is still the sanctum key in the Mechanarium. And then the puzzle in the map puzzle in room 46. So I think it's good that I'm sleeping in the Mechanarium. That gives me an interesting option tomorrow. I also have a full inventory. The question is if I could even get more stuff or if I'm just full now. But I'm out of steps, so I can't do anything anyways. Garden Castle. Yeah, I'm not too happy with today's episode again. I'm really stuck. I'm not getting anything done. Well, actually, I got to try the Crown Throne Room thing, but yeah, anyways, maybe next time will be better. If you've enjoyed the episode, be sure to leave a like at the bottom and subscribe to the channel if you want to be here tomorrow, where we will check out if we can draft the Mechanarium on the grounds and what effect that will have. So I'm curious to see. Until then, have a good time. Take care. Bye.